It is a warm welcome to you viewers. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Crime and Road Safety Watch, a program brought to you by the Zimbabwe Republic Police. We do hope we find you well. I'm your host, Onesisa Sivanda. It's good to have you along. We start this week's episode with a call to all those who want to be part of the Zimbabwe Republic Police to serve the country with pride and honor. The Zimbabwe Republic Police is recruiting suitably qualified candidates who are Zimbabwean citizens, physically fit to join the organization as general duty constables and trained for a diploma in police studies for a period of 2 years at Mkushi Police Training Academy, an affiliate of the University of Zimbabwe. Potential applicants should meet the following criteria. They should be aged between 18 to 22 years, have a minimum of 5 ordinary level passes, which include mathematics, English language, and any other science subject attained in not more than 2 sittings. Interested applicants should be physically and medically fit. They should have a minimum of 1.68 meters and weigh not less than 59 kgs for males, have a minimum height of 1.62 meters and weigh in proportion to height for female candidates. They should also be prepared to complete a 5-kilometer road run in 20 minutes for males and 25 minutes for females. Applicants to submit their handwritten application letters with contact numbers and life history of between 450 to 500 words, copy of identity document, and copies of educational qualifications in person to the officer in charge of the nearest police station on or before Monday, 8 July 2024. Only shortlisted candidates will be advised of the dates and venues of the interviews. Members of the public are warned against fake advertisements from social media platforms, as well as individuals purporting to be members of the Zimbabwe Republic Police who may dupe them of their hard-earned cash under the pretext that they'll be recruited into the police service. The only focal person for the recruitment exercise is Superintendent A. Baza, contactable on 0242 701 164 or 0242 701 932. For more information, applicants may contact the focal person. Please note that the Zimbabwe Republic Police does not engage third parties or charge a fee on the recruitment process. Moving on, it is sad to note that people continue losing their lives on our country's roads due to road traffic accidents. The Zimbabwe Republic Police confirms a fatal road traffic accident which occurred at the 37-kilometer peg along Harare-Bindura Road. 5 people were killed whilst 13 others were injured when a combi carrying 18 passengers was involved in a head-on collision with a main truck with 3 passengers on board. Subsequently, the combi sideswiped with a Toyota Belter vehicle with 3 passengers on board. The bodies of the victims were taken to Concession Hospital mortuary for post-mortem, whilst the injured are admitted at the same hospital. Still talking about road traffic accidents, let us hear more from Assistant Commissioner Patrick Majuta, Assistant Commissioner responsible for crime in Mashonaland East Province.
I would like to confirm a fatal road accident that occurred at the 120-kilometer peg along the Harare-Nyamapanda Road, where a Toyota Quantum burst a front right tire, veered off the road, hit a tree and burst into flames. Resultantly, we lost 7 lives and 4 people were seriously injured and referred to Murewa Hospital. As the Zimbabwe Republic Police, we have put in place a number of measures to ensure that such accidents do not recur. We're trying to minimize such accidents. This includes a number of traffic enforcements that we are doing across the province, as well as engaging a number of stakeholders like the Traffic Safety Council, the VID, the local authorities, in trying to curb the traffic jungle. So our appeal as the Zimbabwe Republic Police is to owners of public service vehicles or passenger carrying vehicles. They should ensure that their vehicles are roadworthy before they embark on any journey. They should also ensure that their drivers are licensed to drive that class of vehicles that they are supposed to be driving. This also extends to the general motoring public. They should ensure that they are licensed to drive the class of vehicle they will be driving and to follow the general traffic rules of the road.
As the rate of road traffic accidents escalates, it is imperative that motorists ensure that their vehicles are insured. The law requires every public service vehicle to have third-party insurance or public passenger liability cover, and they should lodge claims with the Insurance Council of Zimbabwe for the benefit of their passengers in the event of an accident. The Insurance Council of Zimbabwe engages in many activities creating awareness to insurance policy holders. Recently, they donated 60 assistive devices to road accident victims and disadvantaged members of the society.
We are talking today about public passenger liability insurance, which is an insurance that is mandatory under the law for all public service vehicles. These are vehicles that are legally allowed to carry passengers, and it is an important cover that is there in our laws, and we would like to ask or to encourage all the public service vehicle operators to ensure that they have this cover and it is valid, because once we have that, it makes sure that the victims of our accidents are catered for. We have a challenge, obviously, when the operators do not keep their cover in force, because we now have gaps in cover, and then we have to find alternative ways to fund it through the fiscus, through donations.
Today's event is aimed at providing equipment, mobility equipment, to road traffic accident victims as well as disadvantaged children whom we have identified through St. Giles. In our line of business, we deal a lot with road traffic accident victims who will need assistance post their accidents, and some of the victims that we have today do not have proper equipment to aid them in terms of their mobility as well as have a good quality life after they have been injured in road accidents. We are providing wheelchairs and crutches to some of these people.
Ndakaita accident 2018 ndine mota yecompany. Ndakakuwara spinal, ndakakuwara mbabvu, ribs 5, 3, 2 nemusoro. Nhasi I'm happy. Ndabenefita from insurance. Ndakuwa wheelchair from insurance, so I am so happy.
From that story, we take a short break. Join us in the second segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. We're in the second segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. Thank you for staying with us. Police arrested one accused person for contravening the Wildlife Act after he killed a hyena and later sold the meat to members of the public. Let us hear more.
It is a criminal offense to hunt any animal without a permit. In a very shocking and disturbing situation, we find a man in Shurugwi who hunted a hyena and consumed the parts of the carcass. It is an offense under the provisions of the Section 59, subsection 2, subsection A of the Parks and Wildlife Act, Chapter 20.14. That is to hunt any animal on any land without a permit. It is quite shocking and disturbing that a man, namely Tinashe Hlabat, from Jaugwe village in Shurugwe, who hunted down a hyena, skinned it, and selected some parts of the carcass of his choice for consumption. What is also extremely disturbing is the fact that he went on to sell the other parts to the community at Jaugwe Business Center. It happened that information was received by detectives who followed up and arrested Tinashe Hlavati from the business center where he was selling the meat to unsuspecting members of the community. At this end, we also wish to applaud the members of the public for the information that they supplied, which led to uncovering of this offense in the arrest of Tinashe Hlavati. Meanwhile, we are looking for Atko Mukoki, who is still at large.
Moving on to this week's traffic safety segment, the Minister of Transport and Infrastructural Development, Honorable Felix Mona, together with other government officials, visited the scene where a fatal road traffic accident occurred in Kandanzara area, Manicaland.
Mutungamiri wenyika Baba Mnangagwa muremekedza vakashushikana zvikuru vachinzwa nezvetsaona iyi. Setsika yavo nguva dzose vanoti ini segurukota ravo ndinofanira kunge ndichiziva ndichisvika panzvimbo ndichinzwa kuti chii chakaitika ndozomapira, saka vari kusvitsawo mashoko avo ekuchema semutungamiri wenyika. Uyezve isu vebandiko retransport tiri panguva yekusuwa zvakare kuti vhiki nevhiki tava kuona njodzi dzichiitika dzichiparadza vana veZimbabwe. Ndinotenda kuti panguva ino tikaisa musoro pamwe chete ndo patichaona kuti dambudziko iri dai raenda richiparadzwa. Kune avo vakaona vakasumuka vachifamba nemuchovha uyu vari kutaura kuti ranga riri dambudziko rebhazi kusvika razosvika panguva yekutsva. Isu taonawo mukana wekutaura nemuridzi webhazi panzvimbo ino uyo abva ataura kuti bhazi rake harina mapepa akakwana. Nemasimba andakapiwa nemutungamiri wenyika Baba Mnangagwa, ndaona zvakakodzera kuti bhazi kana richinge risina mapepa yatinoti pachirungu certificate of fitness, zvinoreva kuti bhazi iroro harifanira kunge richitakura vanhu. Saka tabva tati tichibva pano mapurisa achatora muridzi webhazi, achanotora zvakare mutyairi webhazi kuti vatsvakurudze sebasa ravo ravanoita. Asi isu chatinobva takomekedza ndechekuti bhazi, mamwe mabhazi asara anova ndo ekambani nebhazi ratsva pano haachapinda mugwagwa zvachose.
This accident claimed the lives of 8 and several others were injured after the bus they were traveling on their way from Bernard Muzeki Shrine in Marondera caught fire.
I think what we are witnessing here is a slightly different situation from what we have seen. In most of the accidents, as we have said, 94% of the accidents are attributable to human error. But I think here we're witnessing a case where it is most likely that we have a mechanical fault on the bus that resulted in a fire, which then went out of hand and I think was badly managed, and unfortunately the bus caught fire. There are issues that we need to explore, whether the emergency exits were functional, whether what effort was made to get people out of the bus. We are witnessing jerry cans that are in the bus. There will be questions obviously asked as to whether they may have been carrying fuel on the bus. And these are some of the issues that will emerge. But I think most importantly, there will be questions on the fitness of the bus itself. And we want to appeal to all operators, whether it's the big buses like this one or any other vehicle, to ensure that the vehicles are in good mechanical order. Our hearts obviously go to the families that have lost their loved ones, but we also send prayers to those that are still hospitalized.
Bhazi kutsvakwa raita semapurisa taakuzoti ranga rine vanhu 66, makabuda vanhu 58 ndo vakakwanisa kubuda. Pakabuda kwaita vanhu 58, tine 8 vari kuchipatara. Pa8 vavo tine vamwe vaviri vakakwara zvakanyanyisisa, zvakaipisisa. Uyezve tine mutumbi mumwe chete waburitswa nemapurisa wemunhu watinototaura kuti shuwa akashayika aendeswa kumochari. Pane vamwe 7 ndofunga maona veforensic varipo panapa vari kuedza kutarisa. Chichemo chedu isusu semapurisa ndechekuti vemabhazi kana muchinge mahayiwa kutakura vanhu vanoenda kumasvondo, onai kuti mabhazi enyu aine mapepa, vasaite nharo nemutemo. Hatichadi kuti vanhu varamba vachiita nharo nemutemo, nokuti kuita nharo nemutemo kunourayisa vanhu, kunokuvadzisa vanhu. Sezvataona zvaitika panapa ndo nyaya hombe yatoda kusiyira varidzi vemabhazi. Zvinenge zvataurwa nehurumende ngavazvitevedzere. Tisarambe tichingochema paitika matsaona, asi vanhu vachinatsoziva kuti havana mapepa ekuhayiwa kutakura vanhu.
all the systems that works on the bus have been banned. The only thing that we can see is the chassis number. As VID, we encourage the bus operators to bring their vehicle for compulsory inspection or voluntary inspection. Comes with such a scenario that has happened. If it's a mechanical fault, it could have been avoided if the bus would have passed through VID for inspection. Moreover, for any bus to have all the documents, the certificate of fitness is needed first so that it can acquire the passenger insurance.
Ifambe chinambre roita driver orimisa kuti rikule nokuti raitanga rakutobudisa chutsi chenge chakutokachidza kana rakula worimutsa rofamba toenda tatifambe kana 30 minutes kana so rotanga futi kubhoila romiswa futi kuti rikule kusvika tasvika kuBenard ndomafambiro aita bhazi isu patakatobva kushiraini takatosvika zvichinzi second bus era richitogadzirwa risiri rakazoita accident ra richitogadzirwa nokuti vana makanika vacho vanga vatopo wekambani iyoyo vanga vatopo saka ndo vakanga vakurigadzira saka vanga vakutozofamba uri kumashure kwemabhasi patata kutozoenda.
From that sad story, we'll take a short break. Join us in the third and final segment. We're in the third and final segment of Crime in Road, Safe to Watch. For a crime-free society to be possible, members of the public and the police should work hand in hand. The Chirinda community in Chipinge, Manicaland province, situated on the slopes of Mount Selinda, joined hands to develop the area. In doing so, they realized that for their community and businesses to thrive, they needed security. With this in mind, the Chirinda Development Trust has pledged to build a modern police station in the area. The Deputy Minister of Home Affairs and Cultural Heritage, Honorable Chido Sanyatwe, officiated at the groundbreaking ceremony of the police station.
As a resident-centered trust, you have seen the importance of security as a prerequisite for the development of your community. The government, in line with His Excellency Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa's vision, will support such projects for the good of the greater society. The community, through the Development Trust, have earmarked the construction of a fully fledged state-of-the-art police station with both police office and residential accommodation for the police officers. This is indeed a huge investment, which clearly demonstrates the community's desire for a safe and secure environment that is key to sustainable socio-economic development.
The Deputy Commissioner General responsible for human resources, Mind Ngirandi, represented the Commissioner General of Police.
We appreciate all of you coming out here today and being our guests to share this special day with us. This important day would not have come to fruition were it not for the hard work, endless hours of planning, true dedication and patriotism of the Chirinda Development Trust, who took an extra mile to mobilize resources for the sole purpose of ensuring that tranquility and security prevailed in their community. This will go a long way in taking care of the welfare of police officers, thereby guaranteeing public service. I salute you for this rare effort. Ladies and gentlemen, it is imperative to note that without unity of purpose, such words as growth, progress, achievement, and success have no meaning.
We also spoke to one of the founders of the Chirinda Development Trust, Advocate Mashava.
We realized the need to secure the place in the sense of having the police station close to the society. We had experienced some challenges regarding to stock theft, mainly by Mozambicans crossing to Zimbabwe, votora mombe, vocross a border. Of recent, taakuwana vanhu vanorozva vanhu vakapakata, vamwe nepfuti, vamwe nemabhemba mamacheti. So izvozvo ndo zvakaita kuti tiise pfungwa pamwe chete necommunity yedu kuti tingaita sei kuti nzvimbo yedu ichengetedzeke.
It is now time for people on the police wanted list. ZRP Dangamvura is looking for Richard Ndoro, age 35, of house number 9155, area 16, Dangamvura, Mutare, for a case of rape. Tichaona Handina, aged 40, of house number 9318, Pegasus, Dangamvura, Mutare, is wanted for a case of attempted murder by ZRP Dangamvura. Police in Dangamvura is looking for Wayne Nyatswimbo, aged 23, of house number 24, area 16, Dangamvura, Mutare, for a case of murder. Anyone with information that may assist in the location of any of those wanted persons should feel free to visit any nearest police establishment or contact us on the following details. Call us on our National Complaints Desk number 0242 703 631. Visit our website www.zrp.gov.zw. You can also link with us on our email that